Boy sat in front of the door. He witnessed an incredible scene. Two luxury cars got into an argument over a parking spot. The man flew into a rage, got out of the car and took out a baseball bat. He smashed the black car's windows to smithereens. Unexpectedly, along with a few sounds, the man fell to the ground. To prevent accidents, Rock stepped forward to check the situation. Then he handed over the murder weapon to his subordinates for destruction. In the blink of an eye, the scene and the tools used in the crime were cleaned up. Just as Rock was about to leave, he turned around and found a boy staring at him intently. But Rock still chose to ignore him and quickly left the scene. Before the boy could come to his senses, an arm dragged him into the house. It turned out to be Mike's father. Worried that his son would be harmed, he told his son to act as if he had seen nothing. The father knew full well the consequences of getting involved with the gang. At that moment, the police had already come to the door, asking Mike to go out to identify the scene. The suspects stood in a line. All turned around and looked up. Unexpectedly, Rock was also there. At this point, the father's heart was already in his throat. Rock's eyes were erratic, as if he felt regret. However, when identifying the culprit, Mike did not point out the real culprit, Rock. Instead, it made Rock feel very surprised. The next day, the father drove the bus as usual, but suddenly found, no matter where he went, he could see the figure of the gangster Rock. Just as he was closing the door, a burly man forced the door open. Then he told the father, from now on, he only needed to help him bring some things every week, and he could earn a reward of $250. This was indeed a good job. The reward was equivalent to half a year's salary of the father, but the father firmly refused. The reason for such a good job must be related to Rock. He was unwilling to accept the other party's gift, let alone get involved with the gang. From then on, Rock often paid attention to Mike. On this day, Rock actually summoned Mike. It was the first time he had close contact with a gang boss. He was not as cold as a gangster, but rather kind, invited Mike to sit next to him, learning that he liked baseball, and was sad because a baseball star lost the game.
See if your father can't pay the rent. Go ask Mickey Mantle, see what he tells you. Mickey Mantle don't care about you, so why should you care about him? Nobody cares.
At this time, Mike suddenly asked about what happened that day. Was it because of a parking spot? Rock smiled, did not answer, but responded humorously, "You'll naturally understand when you grow up." From then on, after school, Mike secretly came to Rock's place, served tea and earned tips, which was equivalent to his father's 1 month's salary. On this day, Rock had bad luck, lost several games in a row. Just as Mike passed by, he asked him to throw for himself. Unexpectedly, Mike's hand was like being blessed. Whatever he wanted came. Every throw hit. This made Rock very happy. When going home, he gave Mike a generous tip. He loved Mike like his own child. He even gave Mike a new name, C. And Mike soon found out. The people around him gradually changed their attitude towards him. Thanks for watching. More exciting content will be back soon. Toughness is a character, but also a spirit.